Are you kidding me? Who told you that?
It's a known fact.
No. Incorrect. Incorrect. You are absolutely incorrect.
Everybody knows at school.
There's always three sides to a story: his, hers, and the truth. Welcome to He Said, She Said, South Florida Style, starring Amy Schreibman and Mike L. Mudici.
Typical caveman response.
Logic versus illogic.
Yes, and apparently I am the only one with logic in the room.
My wife tells me that all the time.
Exactly.
Listen to learn more about what he said and about what she said.
How does Noah deal with this?
He deals with it very well because I am in charge,
Understood.
as most women are.
Not in my household.
Oh, please, please stop it now.
No, Abby's in charge
You're damn right she's in charge.
when she's home with the kids.
And maybe, just maybe, you can pick a side. And now, here's Dr. Amy Schreibman and Mike L. Mudici with our show.
Hey, good evening, everyone. We are welcoming you back to our sophomore show. That means second of He Said, She Said. And we'd like to wish everybody today's our second day of Hanukkah and our post-Christmas celebrations. I just want to say that I did get on the scale this morning and a phone number came up. So I don't really want to talk about food. I'm on the new diet, the duct tape diet.
What phone number
I
came
will
up?
never tell you that.
A phone number. Explain that to me.
It was like so big, my
Yeah.
weight. So I'm on the duct tape diet. We're just going to tape up my mouth every day, just allowed water, and that's it. We have a lovely new she with us today, and her name is
Galina.
Galina. You can tell us your last name if you want to.
All right, my name is Galina Erman.
She's gorgeous.
Thank
Freddie
you.
calls her the Russian rocket.
Yes, but I'm not sure where the rocket part is from. I am Russian.
I like that.
We'll
Very
have
nice.
to ask him.
Are you a spy? I like that.
I just, before the production, before the show, I asked her, I said she was like one of the Putin spies.
It's all right.
I came here way before Putin, 24 years ago.
But you're only 24.
She's only 25. It's
Exactly.
all right, yeah.
I was
Don't ever tell
still a
anybody your
baby.
height and your weight or your age. That's my advice. So, but you're a single lady.
I am single.
She's a single lady. So let me ask you a question. I have a question. It's a good question. Man who asks you out on a date,
Okay.
do you offer to pay as a single?
That's an interesting question.
I know. That's why they
Because I'll
like
tell you why. I grew up in the Midwest. And so I always have
Have what?
offered to pay.
And
And when I came down here, a lot of my guy friends told me that's not the right thing to do because it makes the guy feel less if I offer to pay.
all right, let me ask you this: when you offered to pay, did they take it?
Most of the time, no.
And if they did take it, did you see them again?
No. I can answer that question right now.
See, for
no.
me,
But that wasn't why.
It's
No,
a
no,
deal.
no,
No, it's a
baloney.
deal breaker. It's a deal breaker. If I offer and you take it, deal breaker.
Why?
Because it's rude.
What happened to like women's lib?
I never said. Let me tell you something. Being women's lib doesn't mean to me that I don't get treated like a girl.
I understand that, but
You
what's
ask,
fair
you
is fair.
pay.
You ask, you pay.
I'm sorry.
Well, I don't agree with
I don't
that.
pay for dates until I
I
put a
kn-
ring on it, and then we can talk.
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
late, huh?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I'm a traditional guy. I always paid.
That's a good thing. So she's looking for a lovely man, and I think I found one. But we'll talk about
I'm
that
married.
later.
I'm married.
Yeah,
can't-
I said a lovely man. I didn't say
Hey,
a man.
A man. Oh, thanks a lot. I appreciate
So
that.
how was your holiday?
Holiday was great. Santa was wonderful.
Fabulous. What'd you get?
I got a signed jersey from Barry Bonds, and I met Barry a few years ago, a couple times, and he sent a jersey for me. So my wife framed it for my office. It's very nice.
That's very sweet.
And the kids got lots of gifts and that type of stuff. How about you?
We have just opened our gifts today because Noah wasn't around. I'm married to Noah. That's not who I want to say.
Who was the other guy that was here
And-
before?
What other guy?
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Yeah. Okay.
So we just opened up our gifts, and I got really a cool gift. My husband gave me. Hello, welcome to our show. My husband bought me a beautiful. I was in Bed Bath & Beyond with my kids, and he's gone, and they got me an old fashioned record player with the radio in it, and I'm dating
But
myself.
old fashioned for you and me
David
is like
David had
2010.
no idea. He's
Old-
like, "What's that?" I'm like, "That's a record player." He goes, "Well, what does it do?" I said, "It plays music." He's like, "How?" And I showed him, and he's like, "I don't get it." How? I said, "There's a needle on there," and I said, "It
little diamond
goes
needle.
around." And it's what I told him. He was blown away. He goes, "I'm getting this for you just because I want to play with it." He thinks it's a toy. I was very old at that moment. So, and what did you do for your holiday?
What did I do? I celebrated Hanukkah. My mom cooked latkes.
There you go.
I lit a candle, and that was about it.
All right, there you go. There you go. I had 43 people at my house.
That's a lot of people.
And we celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah.
How many people?
43. It was rounded up to be 43 yesterday because people were just, I think that they were just inviting themselves in. With the
I do have a
street.
question for you about that because we were texting yesterday,
Yeah.
or this morning, yesterday, I can't remember. And you said you cooked. You cooked for everybody.
Yes, I did.
But you were up until the wee hours. Actually, you didn't get any sleep because you were cleaning.
Yeah.
Now, I don't understand how you got stuck with the cooking and the cleaning.
Well, who was going to do it?
Well,
What?
not you.
Well, I did. 2:30 this morning, I put my last dish away.
So why do you have to clean it
And-
last night? Why can't you clean today?
No, I cannot go to bed with a filthy kitchen.
So why didn't you just eat paper plates?
No, because that's kind of gross.
So you like pain?
No, well, maybe. That depends on who you're asking.
You see, and the show, and now the show begins.
Yeah, the show
There you
begins.
go.
How come you guys didn't tell me that the TV screen wasn't on?
I don't know. Because all I
We
can
thought
tell
you
you
knew
is that
everything.
every time I sit on that side with broads,
Yeah.
I think somebody puts Vaseline on the camera. No one can ever see me. I get texts. We can't see you. You're not in shot. You're blurry.
No,
Why is she
what
so
it
clear
was
and
is
you're
that
not?
I actually
Hey,
see the way I'm sitting
I
back.
look better on this side.
You see the.
You look great every side. What are you talking about?
There
I'm
is-
gonna change. I'm gonna change that camera.
Lies. Oh, they lie.
No, I haven't.
I got a question. I got a
Oh,
question, Galena.
What a complainer. What
Yeah,
a
we're
baby.
complaining. Yeah, well, you know,
Dr.
marriage.
Baby.
Let me tell you something right now. 2017.
Tell
you
me
better be
something
prepared
right
for a bumpy ride because
Yeah,
I
you
ain't
said that the other
taking
day,
any
too.
poops from
Yeah.
anybody.
Oh,
What's
you know
different? What's
something.
different?
Kalina, look at
Yada
the camera.
yada
We could be
yada.
like mother and daughter. We could. Don't you think? I like.
Mother
I don't
what?
have it.
Mother and mother.
Yeah,
and
you
Or
look like a
sisters.
mother, all right.
I want to meet
Now
the grandmother.
let's call it what it is, Galena. I'm old enough to be your mother's sister, but I don't look it. Thank you very much. But no, seriously.
She's feeling
I
her
want to know
oats.
about you. First of all,
And listen,
the
I
shoes
got
are
questions.
fabulous.
What kind of
What
show is
questions?
this with the shoes? That's not
No,
he
her
said,
shoes
she
are-
said.
I wanted to ask you,
I
do
got
you
he
dress
said-
for men?
Excuse
Or
me.
do you dress for women?
I dress for myself.
I got.
That is baloney.
I got-
Not at all.
She doesn't-
I
Not
undress
at
for
all.
men. I dress for
That's
men.
baloney,
That's
too.
why we get along.
That's
huh?
one balloon. Listen, I got he said, she said questions. You
Go
want to hear
ahead,
them?
honey, yeah, because I got a couple too, but go ahead.
But last week you started, so I think we should
I
start.
agree.
50-50.
Age
That's right.
They
before
already
beauty.
said they weren't. You know, they're not paying for dinner or anything.
No,
Age
of course
before
not.
beauty. Go ahead.
When you're in a relationship and you're embracing a kiss, do you keep your eyes open or do you keep your eyes closed?
It depends. If I like them, I close my
Pick up your
eyes.
mic, you
If
gotta
I-
do-
What do
You
you
got
mean?
to-
What do you mean them? There's, how long have
I've
you been married?
kissed more than one fella in
So
my
you're kissing-
day.
Yeah, but
You-
you made
No,
it
with
sound
my
like it was like
husband, it's
recently.
always the eyes closed.
Really?
Always.
Yeah, because if your eyes are open, I was going to ask you what the hell you're thinking about.
No, when they're open, you're like, oh, I gotta get out of here.
Well, let's actually ask the single gal. What are you
what do
thinking
you-
about?
Let's ask the young gal, because us old folk want to know.
Yeah, we want to know.
Not old, older.
She said old folk.
I did not say that. I said older.
That's how she got on the show, by the way. She went in and says, yeah, you
It's
old
like you're
people.
all farts. Put a young person on there. Talk to me.
I think closed. No, every time I'm gonna kiss
Think
somebody,
about
I'm
it.
gonna think about it. Because if they're open, that means I'm trying to,
Not to kiss.
get
Are,
away.
are you
Yeah,
thinking
you
about
told
the
me.
guy you're kissing or somebody else? in the
No, I'm
past?
thinking like, how do I stop this?
Help me, God. Yes. Been in that situation.
Really? Last week?
And what happens when you call out the wrong name? Like one
I've
time,
not ever done that.
one time, I was married to Michelle, and I almost called out Mike's name.
Mike?
I had to change it because I was going down
I
the wrong
didn't know
street.
you were dreaming about
No,
me, Freddie.
I
It's a
was-
whole different
no,
side of
I
you
had
I
to,
never
I
thought
had to go
about.
down a different name because I didn't know what to do. She said Mike.
I have a question to ask you, though.
Oh, jeez.
Seriously, my husband, when we got married, one night said my sister's name. He was
Oh!
sleeping. And I said to him, I woke him up. I'm like, Andrea, really? I'm like, what's up with that? He goes, what are you talking about? I was mad at him too. Do you get mad at, if you have a dream, do you get mad at your person? I get mad at my person. If I have a dream with him and it's not a good dream, I get mad at my person.
Wait a minute. I don't understand that question.
Like if
you
you
have a dream.
if I dream that Noah did something
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't particularly care for it, I'm mad at him the whole day.
In the dream.
No,
That's,
it's
not in
that's
real
the
life.
difference between men and
Do you
women.
understand?
Yes,
Women
because,
can't move on from
no,
that.
No, no,
Men would,
because
like,
dreams.
I don't know what the hell she's talking
Neither do I,
about.
but I just know that we're not in the same side.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
She knows.
And she
Dreams
understands her.
Dreams
are
are,
in the
are
subconscious.
telling you something.
Signs?
Yes.
Really?
So what you're saying is Noah really is after your sister.
Well, no, this was a long time ago, and my sister's way older than him. Even though I'm way older than him, she's really
He's like
way
a,
older than him.
a grand puma?
She's a grand.
I had a dream we were doing the show and you hit this guy with a hammer. What does that mean? What does it mean, Doc?
I'm going to have to look it up.
Yeah, we'll have to look it up.
But it,
Only a hammer? No knife?
I didn't want to tell you what it really
He
was.
likes
thank
the
you.
pain too.
He's another that likes the pain.
There you go.
So do you suggest in marriages over 10 years that you should do painful games to keep
I
it going?
don't necessarily think that it has to be painful, but I think a little
You know what I
pink
mean.
goes a long
Little,
way.
little touch
Am
of
I
gray?
right?
Little touch of gray? Is that appropriate for the
Shades
millennials?
of gray. Shades of gray.
Shades
Get it
of
right.
gray.
Get it right.
Little
Shades
shades of gray.
Little
Little touch of gray.
shades.
It's all about the gray.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as black and white. Am I right? It's all about gray.
So you like the movie?
I never even saw the movie.
So you
How do
like the gray?
that?
Let's
I
get to the
love gray.
point.
Gray
You
is
like the gray?
Fabulous.
I actually never read the book.
Me neither.
But I
Wait,
did watch
wait,
the
are
first
we like-
I
movie.
never saw anything.
They don't get a word.
You
They
don't
don't
need to
understand.
read a book to know about
He said,
gray.
she said, just she said. That's it.
No, this is like you don't get the point.
All right, let me
I'm not
ask you a
asking
question.
about the book.
Do you think a man should initiate
Yes.
that, or should the woman initiate?
Man.
that? Why?
Initiate what? What are we talking about?
Gray.
Gray?
I think that a woman should because it lets a man know that he can.
I like that.
I don't know.
Makes
Depends on the
sense?
situation.
I agree with you there on
Yeah.
that.
It depends on the
First.
situation.
Yeah,
I
but
think it
you-
depends on the person.
every man that I've ever met doesn't mind doing a little gray.
Really?
Every man. And if you're not doing it, then there's something wrong with you.
I agree.
But if a man knows that he can, because the woman says, I kind of like it,
Well, why can't the man initiate it and say?
because the woman may
"Do you-"
reject him.
So that's the whole thing. Well,
Oh, men
you'll
don't
know
like-
if he likes it.
Men don't like to be rejected. You know
Who
how?
wants to be rejected?
I think it keeps the chase
And do you know
What
the
do you
women
think?
reject men on purpose more than anything
yes.
else?
on purpose.
On
Do
purpose.
you agree with that?
No.
They're
Not
shaking
even
their
close.
heads, but they've only rejected many. Did you ever reject Noah?
Never. 20 years. Never. 22.
Not
Never,
once?
Never once. Go ask him.
He's my idol.
Have,
I drink to
Never.
Noah.
Never
Noah, you're my
one
hero.
time.
You're my
You're my
hero,
hero.
Noah.
I
Never
keep
one
on telling you, every show you gotta start hanging out with Abe more often.
If you're into the person, right? If never, there'd be no reason, ever.
So that
Even pregnant, never.
so that would you get into the kinky stuff to later on in your marriage just to keep it going? You
I
know.
think that if that was a mutual agreement, then yeah.
Well, as far as you're concerned, we'll ask
Wait, I
him.
just
that-
want to say something.
it's a
When you
little
said kinky,
personal.
Galina's eyes opened up like why? Like she can't believe this conversation is taking place. Her 31-year-old
You're
virgin
31
years.
years of age. You
No,
guys
I know. I'm
created the
listening
game.
to you guys talk about it.
No, I think Galina is that quiet.
She ain't quiet. She's
not
Russian.
quiet. She's not quiet.
She was
It's
in the
all
green.
going on in there.
She was in the green room. My goodness
Okay.
gracious, we had to wear earmuffs.
Have
Oh,
you-
yeah, yeah.
Have you ever faked it? We have one. Yes.
He said,
Okay.
she said, no
Have you?
bars hold.
It's very hard for a guy to fake.
Yeah, how's a guy fake? Ooh, that was good.
Wow, that was fantastic.
No. If that, you're all, I know you all have to do what you have to do, but in your, no. But like I say to you, sex is like pizza. Even
Deflection.
if it's bad
Yeah,
pizza,
yeah.
it's good.
Excuse
Yeah.
me, Senator, will you answer the question?
Am I right?
Senator,
What?
Congressman,
can you answer the
Congresswoman.
question?
I'll be running in 2016, 17.
Ain't, listen,
So,
don't-
in other words, wait,
18.
you faked in the last.
I don't think you could say faked it. I just maybe didn't get to the game when I should have. Maybe. You know.
how's she
Okay,
talking about?
let's talk about the single
to the
gal.
game?
The single gal.
No,
Have
she-
you faked it?
She's never going to
course.
answer that.
Of course.
Of course. You see, now there you have the truth. And the truth is that must
Okay,
be.
why do we fake it?
You just
See, now you
so
just
bad
answered
you
your own
just
question.
wanted to get over with.
That's what I'm.
So bad you just want to get it over with.
Yep.
It's called making love.
No. There's a difference too. Don't you think there's a difference between making love and
Wait,
Faking
ma'am,
it?
thank you, ma'am.
And
No,
faking
there's-
it?
No,
And faking it?
no. I think there are times when you just want to be romantic.
You want to pick up your mic, you have a little droopiness.
That's
I'm
what
sorry.
they all
A little
say.
Viagra for that moment.
A
Little
little
Viagra.
Viagra. No, I think there's a time for romance and making love, and then I think there's sometimes you just want to come home and go at it. What do you?
Oh, so you want to do
Well, you guys
the?
are talking about like in your relationship.
No, I'm talking about even when you're
When you
single.
were
I
single,
was not
dating.
always married.
Yeah.
And I was not always. We weren't always married. I think when you're married, things can change, particularly when you throw children in the mix.
You're throwing children in the mix. What is she talking
If you
about?
have kids in
Oh, if
your
you have kids.
house
You can't be too
It's-
loud and obnoxious.
until they're a certain age, you can.
Well,
But-
wait a minute. You know something? The game has changed because we're a little older. We're in relationships. You guys are married
Right.
and what have you, and you're single. So when you go out and you meet a guy, and the sparks begin to fly, right?
How long
Then-
do you wait?
Yeah. How long?
that's-
What is
that's-
See, I
appropriate?
could ask that question. I could ask that question. She answered.
That's a tough one.
What's appropriate
because
for?
Do you think there's rules?
Some people have rules. Some.
What are the rules?
What advice would you give? Let's go with that. look at. I gotta look at.
You have a member of the fan club right over
I
here
love
in the
him.
sound room.
So what is?
So,
Tell you something,
advice.
if I was younger, jangling the
First
keys,
date,
yeah.
never a good idea.
Never a good idea. Doesn't
No,
mean it doesn't
good
happen.
idea.
But it doesn't mean it
I
happens.
disagree
Doesn't
with that.
happen.
I never said it doesn't. It's not. It
Has-
doesn't happen. It's just never a good idea.
Not a good idea because it's never
Amy, you're
good.
blushing about that
I
first date
don't know.
thing.
I don't. Being older now, I disagree with that. I think, why? What is he going to think bad of you? So in 6 months, he's not going to think bad of you.
No, because then there might not be a second date.
You see, and not that I'm looking.
It's like a game. It's
Not
a
that
whole
I'm,
game.
not that I'm looking, but if I was dating at this age, I want to get it done as quickly. I don't know if I'm going to be around much
That's
longer.
what I'm saying. I think it's different at our age.
I think we gotta
it's
go.
different. I think it's different.
That's
I
your age
get
is
it
different
because
than our age.
I was not that girl. I waited.
You will wait.
So wait, in other words, now if you were single today,
If I was single today,
You'd be
you
out
know,
in a-
I'm a
out and about.
mother. I have 2 kids. Like what are you wait? What are you waiting for? I mean, I'm not saying I would go the first date.
You would
But
be.
on a lot of times, and you guys are gonna make fun of me for
No, we're
this.
not. We'll go
We
ahead.
are,
we
yes.
would
They
never.
Yeah, absolutely.
He will.
You go on a date and you know there's not gonna be a second one. So
So you might as well get it out the way the
Yeah.
first one.
No.
Yeah.
we just wanna,
you're not
like-
put- I don't.
How do you know? What is the?
How do you
you
know?
just know.
Look at Blake is dying over there. How do you know? You go, hi, my,
No,
no,
no.
second date.
When you
You get a quarter up. Heads,
No.
yes, tails.
No.
Heads I do,
no,
heads
you're
I
not,
don't,
you
and
meet
tails I
somebody,
don't.
you're having dinner or drinks, conversation, and you're like, this just isn't gonna work.
Have
and
you
you
ever
already
told-
know
Or you
that
say,
this is
"Kill me! I want to get out
Yeah.
of this."
Have
So-
you ever said that to your date? I don't want to see you again because you're horrible.
No, I've never said it.
You just don't answer the phone.
It's the ghost
Kinda.
thing. You ghost them, right?
She gives them
You
the
ghost
wrong
them?
number. You know,
I
I've been
do
getting a
not
lot
get
of
the
phone-
wrong-
I've been
I
getting a
do not
lot
get
of
the
bad phone calls lately.
I did
I
not
hate
give
it
the
going,
wrong number, but you know, the conversation dies out.
What's
I
wrong
have
with
a
your finger?
question. I would like to know why.
Oh, geez.
Why,
This
why?
is
Here
what
it
I
goes.
would like to know.
What would you
why,
like to know?
Okay.
Yeah, with the
you're
finger.
on a date. You're having. I'll give you an example. You're on a date. You date this guy a couple of weeks, maybe 8 weeks. You're going, and then all of a sudden, ghost.
Yep,
Gone.
That's
Yeah, 'cause
that's-
the guy
What
said
is that?
Okay, let me
That's-
ask you, I need some details. Did you?
No,
already-
there's no
Did you
detail.
already put out or
No,
not put out?
no putting out.
There's no
Well,
details.
that might be the problem.
There's
That might
no-
be the
after
problem.
8
That might
weeks.
be
There's no,
after 8 weeks.
no,
that might be
no.
a
There's
problem.
no details. I'll tell you exactly what that is.
What
You want to
is
know what
it?
it is?
What
it was
is it?
8-week time, right?
Yeah,
Use
just
2 fingers.
8
8 weeks,
weeks.
right? In between that 8 weeks, there was another chick, another chick, another chick, another chick, another chick.
Duck, duck, goose.
Duck, goose. And you know
I don't
what?
think so.
Your ticket is up. Got to move on.
You think so?
It
I
could
don't
be.
know. I
Think so.
think
It
he
could
was
be.
gay.
You could put.
In other words, you turned him to be gay.
No, let me tell you why. I thought he was gay. Let me ask you, you're a boy too. I want to know, when you go to a guy's apartment, don't you think what it looks like kind of determines the person that you're dealing with
Yes.
here? I walked into this guy's apartment, immaculately clean. There was a gold swan on the dining room
Yes.
table, and he had a royal blue leather couch.
Yes, he's a horrible lover. Next.
Yeah, next.
Well, I wouldn't know.
Now,
but
see,
I'm
if you would
just
have come to
saying.
my apartment, I had 6 bottles of champagne in the fridge, always ready to go, just in case.
Because you're a tramp, Mike.
Well,
Let's
what can I
call it
say?
And
what
if
it
you came to my apartment, I had the trapeze and the pole and the sexy slutty movies
go.
and all that stuff.
Do you
But you
think-
didn't have to
Hey, Galena,
swing.
do you hear our
didn't have
first
to-
show? Because Amy's got a
Do you-
brass pole in her room.
How do you know that? I didn't say that.
You
I
said
said that
you
I
were
had a
buying one.
4-poster bed. I never said that I had a
Excuse me, four brass poles.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you because I have never done this. Do you think women watch pornography?
Of course they watch
Yeah.
pornography.
Okay.
It's much different, I think, today's society than 20 years ago,
Well,
40
now
years
they,
ago.
now they have soft porn.
Yeah.
Where they covered
but they had
everything.
Was it Skinamax before?
Skinamax.
Right,
Yeah.
Skinamax.
Yeah, they used to call them Midnight Blue in New York. So it's horrible.
I never watched it. I have no idea.
You've never watched porn?
Not one time.
Really?
Never.
Is there? Can you give me the list of things you've never done? Because your husband's in the green one. I want to hear this.
Guy in the sound stage is
No, I
laughing
don't
his
think I
rear end
needed
off.
it. We did our own thing. We had a lot of fun. We still do. I know.
So how long you been married, honey?
We will be married 20 years this September.
Congratulations.
Never had a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He told me the secret to
Baloney.
your marriage.
What is it?
He said, huh?
Yes,
No.
honey, you're right.
No, he doesn't. He's not like that. He's quiet, but he's Do you like a quiet man, or would you like?
What kind of
No.
man do you like? Because so far, you're in Florida. Not so much.
How long you in Florida?
5 years.
Okay, let's.
How many dates have you been on?
I have lost count.
A lot of dates.
Wow.
Are
How
you-
many second dates?
Like
I
three.
lost count.
3. Why
Three.
3
So
second
you-
dates?
Because I know from the first one that I don't want to see that person again.
So why are you going out with them for?
You do a 3-day
Well,
rule?
No. And I've been told I should.
No,
What's a
one and
3-day
done.
rule?
If it's
Explain.
not there, it's not
I
happening.
agree.
3 dates if it ain't happening. You hit the curve.
Okay.
3?
Like
do
you
3?
need to give somebody a
No.
chance. 3 days.
Never heard of
You
it.
do 3 dates?
No,
Oh,
I'm
I
asking
would
you
never
about
do
3
that.
dates.
I would never do that.
I haven't
That's
dated
ridiculous.
anybody for 20 years.
no, if you're crying on the first day, why would you go back for more pain?
But why you go out with a guy if you know it ain't gonna work?
Well,
That's what
I
I'm
don't know. It's
saying.
not gonna work
Well, you
until I
must
meet
know
him.
what you
But it could be awkward
scratch
the
your
first
sniff
date,
and
the
said you
second
gotta
date.
go.
Yeah.
If it's awkward
is
the
that?
first date, it's going to be awkward every day.
Not necessarily.
How can it be
Yes, it is.
Not
awkward? You're
necessarily.
eating food.
Because it could be really bad conversation.
He could have bad breath.
Then why did you go with him? Okay, time out.
Well,
Hold on.
Wait,
So, wait,
No.
so because
What
the
do
guy
you
has
mean?
bad breath,
No, it's
then
where
you
did
would
she meet?
never, ever go
Smell
back?
is
Where did she
smell
meet?
and thumbs. Teeth, very important.
This
They're going to
just-
be in your mouth.
No.
Like those
It
hands
just-
are going to
Here, here,
hold
Keith.
you. No.
It just tells me she's meeting these guys online.
Yes.
There you go.
Dating apps.
I would like to
What
talk
type of
about
dating
the
apps do you
dating
use?
apps.
Dating apps stink.
Dating apps.
They're the
What'd you
worst.
say?
Look at
They
They're the
are.
worst.
It's horrible.
What are the dating apps?
So I've been on
J Date
J-Swipe.
or
So
J-Swipe?
J-Swipe is like J-Date, but it's an app.
It's swipe
it's
instead of
free.
date.
Next.
Next.
I used to not be a J. I converted.
What are you, a C now?
I used to be a C. Now I'm a J. But I have to tell you something.
I'm a double
J
D.
date would have been like a candy store for me.
Yeah.
Love with the Jewish boys.
Blake, how much we got? How much time? 4. I gotta go. Listen, so you've been on all these different sites. Can I ask a real stupid question?
Go
ahead.
for it.
Okay. So you go on these sites, it doesn't work for the 10,000th time, maybe?
I
Don't
think
you
it was
think-
10,000.
But don't you think maybe it's time to try a different method?
Sure.
Hmm.
What?
Yeah, go ahead. You tell us what.
Well, how do you meet
Hey,
people?
Blake, what are you doing tonight?
Like, I think
Yeah, I think there's something there.
This guy right here. There you go. Go on a date with him.
so cute. Look at
How
those
old is
teeth.
he?
I love
He's-
it.
he's
Why does
30.
it
Let me
matter?
see your
Why
thumbs.
does it
Hey, Blake,
matter?
how old are you?
Holds up your. See, you
Blake,
gotta
how
go
old
out
are you?
with that guy.
30?
Okay,
30?
so
He's
he's not
30.
as young as I thought.
And then I guarantee you that you won't come back for a second date with him either. I'm only kidding.
But Blake, you're gonna have a great first
Only
date.
kidding,
You're gonna
Blake.
have a great first
You have
date.
good thumbs and beautiful teeth, and you smell good. I'm in.
And he deals with people every day. You got to go into the communication field.
You have to come
See,
work on Monday.
The problem with me, why I have to go on these apps, is because I work for myself.
It's hard.
I don't meet people at work. I don't go to school anymore, so I'm not going to meet anybody in school.
She makes a valid point.
Yeah, she
Everyone
does.
in my-
Let's buy
What
her a
apps do you
puppy.
use?
But you don't know me. I've set up 5 people, and they got married.
And you don't know her because those 5 people just got divorced.
No, they didn't. Stop it.
No,
No,
they
no,
didn't
no,
get
none of
divorced.
that
They're all
either.
having affairs.
Yes,
Don't
with
need
each
any
other.
of that either.
With each other.
It's a good 1970s swing.
Swing.
Did you ever swing?
No.
I got to go.
Freddie? No.
I got to
never-
go.
No.
No.
But Boca, there's some areas in Boca that
oh,
are
I
very
heard
well known.
about that. Oh my
I
God.
tell you
We're not
what.
going to say names
I'm
of the
too
country
afraid
clubs
to
here,
get a
but
disease.
I tell you what, I never did that in Florida.
but in New York,
Yeah, how long
That's
you
a
been
different
here?
animal.
Jersey, North Carolina,
That's a-
South Carolina,
That's a
Dakotas,
different animal.
a different animal.
I'm in.
Yeah, but Freddie, you were living with.
I was in trouble. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's not bring that up.
Hook you up.
Let's not bring it up.
She's gorgeous. We're hooking her up today. With
Listen, my condolences. Don't hold me responsible. And if he's a bum, just come back and tell us next week.
I'm gonna have to hurt you, but you smell good, nice teeth, good thumbs. That's a catch right there, and
That's
he's
what you
got a
said.
job.
Hey, you say that about me.
No, I never said that.
Oh, thank you.
She never said you were a good catcher. I gotta go get ready for the next show.
All right. Thank you, Fred. We'll see you
Freddie,
next
thank
week.
you. Good to see you.
So basically, we would really like you guys to call or on Facebook, give us any questions or topics that you want to call to talk about. Our number is 1-888-565-1470.
And we are on the iHeart app radio.
Radio app. And you can get us
1470.
1470 and 95.3. What? My phone is buzzing. That means people are asking questions. So yeah. So that's a good one for next week. But I think that you guys should absolutely, we want you to be a part of what we do. So it'd be really cool. But I think that the dating apps are if I was a mother, I would be following my child. If I had a child that was doing the dating sites. Do you ever get nervous?
I always go to public
public
place. I always drive. No one picks me up.
Do you know Ted Bundy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. He was in a public place all the time.
Married with Children. That's Ed Bundy.
No, not that. That's it.
I actually know that one.
Yes.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Great show. Was it one of great shows?
You and Noah like that. Men like that show. I
It's a
don't get
great
that
show. It's-
you only like Christina Applegate and a
No,
little bit the
no.
mother,
Yeah.
even though she had the beehive
No,
hairdo.
the mother, no. The Christina Applegate, yes. But the show had great humor.
Please, they're all full of baloney. And this is He Said, She Said.
Thanks for
Happy
watching.
New Year. Thanks for watching. And we will see you next week.
You've been listening to and watching He Said, She Said South Florida Style. Join us every Monday at 6:30 p.m. on AM 1470 WNN and 95.3 FM. Or watch live on Facebook, Periscope, or AMP2 TV to talk about hot topics and what makes opposites attract. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.